Okay, welcome. We will take a look at some of the next fights. Not sure how much I will do today, but I'm sure we can take some progress here. Quickly start the game, advertise. And yeah, this fight is where we stopped yesterday. And Houndoom is for sure someone we could lead. But the baiting would be inconsistent. This does not outspeed. We could lead this. Could we teach it strength? So we could just strength kill this. And then bait a clear psychic. I mean, psychic looks like a clean bait for one of our dark types. And can take a KO here like this. Would bait clear superpower. Wonder if Burnett is not the answer. That much is clear. Okay. Can we like fully stall this? Like how much PP is outrage? Oh wait, it's still logging in. So we could go here, go back here, strength, go here, and close combat kill. Then it's only this guy. I probably need like a reset pivot like Fortress to bait Thunder Punch. Uh-huh. We could slow roll switch out even by holding, by being pre-slept. We can slow roll switch out and maybe Houndoom takes a kill. Then we bring like an XP sink. I'm just not sure if I like that. Let's reconsider. Because we can also open with this guy. The only disadvantage is that we bait EQ and superpower. But that doesn't matter to the Raptor. Okay. So as the Raptor takes the kill, we bait like somewhat random move from this guy after close combat, so we might need to use strength for 83. Yeah, so we could just use strength. You know what? Maybe this line is fine. Let's bring Gyarados in the back. So it's a Farfetch'd opener. Like I don't like my Farfetch'd being leveled so quickly. That's the problem. That's why I'm reconsidering if I really want to do this. And maybe I just don't. And maybe we just don't want to do that. Okay, let me look back at this Houndoom opener. So Houndoom would need to be 48 and would be black glasses. So this is an easy frag. This thing comes in. And we said it's all about split in XP. We could even go knockdown to bait the outrage. To then go Steelix. Use a strength and trying to see if there's like a really funny line in between somewhere. Hmm. I mean, could go the distance, but then we already used our slow volt switch to get the raptor in and take a kill with strength. Baiting clear psychic. We can U-turn out. And now it gets interesting. If we U-turn for 64, he's left at 75 HP. Can Knockdown somehow with like Twisted Spoon do these 75 HP? It could. So we go back to Knockdown, kill this. And now we are back with the problem that we need to reset, but now we used a lot of our resources. Could go here and bait a secure Ice Punch. Maybe go to Azu. Fake out, bait Thunder Punch. Go back to Steelix. Go here and take the kill. I know that's not possible. Can Azu just kill this? Also not possible. So we could go to Houndoom on a guaranteed Ice Punch. Because I think Fortress is like it's potentially really low already. Fortress is potentially pretty low because we worst cases we took 2 superpowers, so we only have like 40% left. So we are only at 51 HP, and let's maybe go 61. And then if we switch into a Thunder Punch for 45, we only have 16 HP left. So you can still bait a bunch of stuff and basically need to go to this guy on Thunder Punch. What if we go to Gyarados here? Because that's pretty nice, because then we take much less damage here on Fortress. So that sounds good. Let's prepare the team. Because if Swampert comes in on On a Thunder Punch, we can EQ. No, we cannot EQ into water. Ah. Wait, if we bait Thunder Punch, we just win with Raichu. I think we can make this line work. Just need to go maybe XP share on Gyarados. Orange Berry, Calm. Let's as always check the Fiji Berry because I will never remember, and even if I would be scared to misremember. So he cannot go Fiji, so he needs to go Wiki, which is better anyways. So we need Expert Belt here, Black Glasses here. Okay, let's look over the line one more time before I confuse myself. So we kill this. We bait EQ or Superpower. We go to Gyarados. Baiting Outrage. We switch to Steelix and Strength to break the Chople Berry. We switch to Fortress and Volt Switch. Worst cases, we lose like 52 HP. We go into Staraptor. And we Strength kill this. This thing comes in. We U-turn out into Houndoom and Crunch kill. So now this thing is in. We should be full HP, so it should be Thunder Punch or Sucker Punch. So we can, or we could maybe even pre-damage into Thunder Punch range here. And then it's just guaranteed. And we have a lot of safety measurements. Ah, we need to go 48 on Houndoom. That's the only thing that's important. And we can go Magnet here in case of like a pivot line where we Volt Switch out of opponents. Because with Magnet we could even OHKO this if something goes terribly wrong. Okay. Export backup memory. Let's switch this around. Houndoom. I want him pre-damaged into Thunder Punch range, which is 125. Okay, and let's check one more time. We outspeed, we OHKO. This combination definitely kills this guy. And Raichu 3-hit KOs with Seismic Toss also easily. Okay, let's import the backup memory. By the way, guys, I'm super stupid. We will get healed when we go downstairs, so we will repeat this procedure in a second once again. And it only happens the first time you go down there. Should have just done that yesterday. Oh yeah, you heal myself. That's not helpful, Lance. I was freaking pre-damaged. Okay. Um, okay. Pre-sleep 125. Check this one more time. Let me click it. I saw the 125 anyways already. Okay, import backup memory. Okay, and against this dude, it doesn't matter. We don't get into outrage. Ah! Okay. Small panic. Wait, the dishwasher is being annoying. I'm back in a second. Okay. So, fight incoming. Go to Steelix. Outrage. Strength. Go to Fortress. Superpower 1. The slow volt switch out. Of course, no confusion hits. Getting maximally unlucky. Besides getting crit on Steelix, of course, would have been even worse. Strength hits this. We U-turn out into Houndoom. And we crunch. Now this sees a Thunder Punch kill on us. So Raichu should be fine. Can Encore. And Thunderbolt. Okay, cool. By the way, maybe there was a chance for like a Sucker Punch when I switch in, but that's why we have all the pivot backups. Had to play around that stuff. Okay, so Raichu, 6 kills. Houndoom goes strong, takes another kill. Now takes 2 more kills. And we have one Staraptor kill. As always, the Raptor is just like such a monster. Like this is minus attacked Staraptor. I mean 31 attack IVs, like this is not a like I'm not complaining. But I'm just saying like there's still potential for this thing to frack even harder. And that's crazy. Okay. The next 3 grunts I will skip. And we will start out by, we can go down here in case I don't think we get healed again, but there's like a lens conversation. Okay, so this guy is not fighting. But we can full heal ourselves and talk to him just to be super safe. Okay, so there is a fight. And in here is a fight. And but behind that scientist there's another fight. And basically these 3 fights are all somewhat more difficult. So I like to do these fights first. Just so if I have to go to higher levels for the later fights, that is like just like slightly more optimal in my opinion. Probably doesn't matter too much. Okay. Pokemon Center time, and let's figure out how we beat this. This immediately looks like an Omastar angle for me. You know what? Maybe this is even Azu angle. Like expert belt on 48. I'm not range. I'm not getting there. I go Mystic Water. Having even less range. Maybe not then. Ooh. Rhyperia angle. Baiting freaking random move. But that might not be a problem because I'm sure like it's never head smash. And sure, we can take a quad resisted wood hammer and then only bait a head smash. So this could be the line. This would solve this. And would like honestly even be a pretty good follow-up. Where we could just probably we could even go like wise glasses and easily 48. So we can magnet bomb and on a pretty much random move. I guess we could slow volt switch into Swampert. Take the kill. Bait in this thing. Which should be guaranteed psychics, so we can go to Houndoom, our psychic type killer. We survive the air slash crit and we can We can even go cherry berry to play around, around needing to pre-sleep ourselves. Okay, let's get in the team. And I mean, honestly, I can just go 48 on the Rhyperia. Maybe we can even go XP share on Rhyperia. So this is a super chill switch in. By the way, I'm not tripping, right? Yeah, we survive on 14 HP. But it's never head smash. Head smash doesn't see kills, so we can abuse that here. Go into jump bluff. And now it's never EQ. So we can U-turn out, and I want to go expert belt zone. So we can also go 48 on zone. So we need like 10% of pivot damage, so we could also be expert XP share here, and then expert belt here, and then maybe 48 on zone, maybe 48 on pert. Okay, so this takes the kill, and then this guy comes in since phase 2 apparently is better here, so we can switch here, slow volt switch, take the KO, and well, we can just go like Auron Berry here, and then this blade's only psychic, so we can go here. We can crunch on an air slash thunder wave. Okay, sure. Let's do it. And the trainer afterwards is like super rewarding for Sucker Punch users. That will be fun because we have so many. Drill runtime. I guess we could have went Cherry Berry here. Uh, yeah. So And Swampert. Will send this into the Discord because that was actually a funny team. Yep, let's go back. And yeah. So this trainer is next, and if I remember correctly, Starmie is like kinda destroying this guy. That's a small outspeed, but it's enough. We bait guaranteed Dark Pulse here. I would also have to share this terrible story. That's just sad, losing against the Mon with 15 less base speed and 4 levels advantage. I guess. Maybe we don't even live the Dark Pulse and we are plus special defense. As this Pokemon is just shit, we could go we could go XP share, go to 51 and we would still be dead to Dark Pulse crit max roll. Okay, I guess we go here and we need to level a bit so we are never in Sucker Punch kill range. So this would leave us with 31, 41 HP. Yeah, so Oran Berry, you turn out, we outspeed, no Sucker Punch. And we can go into... Who deserves these frags? I mean, both these guys can get it, but I think mobile frags are cooler, right? Oh, we need to watch out for Core Mind. A Core Mind doesn't matter, doesn't have enough PP. We just continue sucker punching. Because even with this like +6 special defense, sucker punch still kills. Also, it only has 2 PPs, so like it's at most 4 sucker punch PPs used and can even bring like a backup mon. So, boom, boom. Where's this mobile? Let's bring the big Granbull XP sink and Clefable. also go 47 with Grand Bull. Maybe there is some stuff we need to consider. If we should ever get into Sucker Punch crit kill range, so 69, we would always be dead to Psychic as well. Yeah, so I'm just making sure that I never get the scenario where like somehow, but no, Dark Pulse crit, we always get into Psychic range and never into Sucker Punch range, and if we are not in Psychic range, then we would be dead, also not dead to Sucker Punch crit. So that's a nice combination. Okay, let's into Magic Guard, Synchronize, Rain Dish. Yeah, this, if you have a Sucker Punch mon, this is one of the easiest trainers in the entire hideout. But if I can only imagine how painful that is without Sucker Punch. Yeah, we're doing the Rocket Hideout in Pokemon Sterling Silver. I think there's a PP Max here. Yeah, let's take that. Also, of course, even with minus speed, we get the outspeed here. Sucker Punch 1. And yeah, this was the maximum amount of Core Mines he could click. So we never run out of PP there. Okay, the store of course still locked because we have not beaten the password grunts. And let's quickly adjust the frag sheet. Where's Mawile? Oh, it's relatively far up. 2 kills Mawile, 1 kill Starmie, and 1 kill Volbeat. Finally, Volbeat kills coming back. Haven't seen a kill in Jasmine split and also none in Chuck split, Price split up to now. That was a really nice use case. Okay. So yeah, Petrol of course was delayed. We can now look at the first password grunt. He leads Intimidate Feraligatr, so we should look at our strongest electric types. This Thunderbolt would not be enough, but we could. Sure, we can go to 48 at this point. We could Volt Switch. Missing 50 HP, and Sucker Punch couldn't finish off. And we have like weird baiting as well. So of course there's just like level 50 Starmie having a Zap Cannon lead. and a magnet, and that would always work. And we would take 1/3 recoil, so that's 49. So that leaves us with 72 HP when this thing comes in. And that means we are in Seed Bomb, but not in Stone Edge range. But we of course, like, this is not like the preferred strategy because we are committing Starmie as a quite powerful mon to level 50. This would be like an emergency solution, just to make that clear. So we could go Staraptor, eating the Seed Bomb, and basically close combat kill. And now we are threatened by Shadow Ball and Ice Beam, but we could go to who could be the switch in here? Zone is dead to double crits. Mawile is even dead to Ice Beam. Okay, so we might need to figure out something else. I mean, we could set up a U-turn kill on this guy. Like, go here on a Stone Edge. Go back. And guarantee the Ice Beam. I think we don't outspeed with this guy even on 50. We would need, would 51 even outspeed? Nope. So Jinx should learn Shadow Ball by TM, right? But that wouldn't even kill because we're minus special attack. So guaranteed Ice Beam. We could U-turn kill. Okay, maybe we need to go all the distance and we need to just like completely U-turn kill this guy to get like a free switch into maybe Firo. And 49 Firo could Sucker Punch kill this guy out of the sky. And we would U-turn on an Ancient Power, which is somewhat problematic. Let's do some calculations for this 1v1. So I come in here, +1 speed does not matter, but we took an ancient power crit, so we're only at 120. And his special attack is +1 and his defense is +1. So now we deal 46 damage, getting him to 97. And he loses his sugar berry, so we would even need to be 49 for this. And this seems bad because pursuit is a problem potentially. Okay, how to play around that pursuit in the back. And maybe also how to lead. Like, I'm not completely giving up on the Raichu idea. Baiting an Aqua Tail, we could maybe go Meganium. Problem is that we then bait the Mega moves. We would just need to spend so many resources just on like getting around. But at least then we would bait Earth Power. So that's an improvement. Or we set up some crazy expert belt more wild sweep in the end. But that would require us to bait Slugma first. Is there like any way we could do that? I mean, sure, we could use like this Cacturn to basically set up a magnet volt switch kill, where we switch back in on a superpower which doesn't care for Volbeat. And we could go like here, volt switch on an earth power, but okay, well, we would need to figure out some stuff, but we volt switch here into a flying type Pokemon that can finish the job. I mean, we could scale Anchor on Togekiss, but my Togekiss is not, it's minus speed, so I dislike that because it's thinks this grunt is solvable without that. no, I need to figure this out now. I mean, we haven't been using a lot of full beats, so maybe maybe this is fine. I mean, we get hit by a superpower, which means at least 8 recoil damage, so we only need to do 70. So Wise Glasses Volt Switch on... now we need 12, so we would need to... Okay, we would need 49 Volbeat. But I mean, that's doable, that's not too bad. Then we can go 48 Raichu. Volt Switch on the Earth Power. Or Will-O-Wisp into Jumpluff, who on 48 can go for... Finally, we can go for Fake Tears. And we are not dead to crit. So we would need to do 138 damage with 2 Volt Switch. So we'll need 79 damage from Volt Switch min roll. I know. I would need it 69. So 48 Raichu is fine. And 48 Jumpluff. And then we get a Volt Switch kill. And we can go Mawile on with an Expert Belt. Taking one frag, yeah, one frag here. And now this is the scary part, it's not seeing kill. And we need to decide if we want to show kill or if there's like a Destiny Bond fiction. I mean, we could just pre-damage into Ice Beam kill. Then this guy would come in. And we would not be dead to Pursuit. But I think it would be Fake Out anyways. So we could go to... Sad that this guy is not winning the 1v1. And this would be a very, very chill answer, just Skarmory. Then let's do it like that. I mean, like reading this, I would say it's impossible to go for Suck Up for Destiny Bond on full HP. So it has to go for an attacking move. You know what? We will risk it. I won't pre-damage this stuff. So and of course the important thing is that we are not dead to +1 special attack ancient power crit, but it's not even close. Okay, so we need 49 here. We need 48 here. And we said we need 48 on right shoe. 48 here. Let's also go 48 on mobile. So XP share on jump bluff, expert belt, magnet. Where are the wise glasses? Over here, and maybe I think black glasses would be a good item for character. And then we have a backup line of mobile dice because this thing goes for 5 destiny bonds on full HP, which I still think personally is just impossible. Okay, let's go over the line one more time to make sure nothing is wrong. So we outspeed and we deal in 2 volts, which we deal. Intimidate is on, of course, doesn't matter. We deal 144 HP damage, so superpower does the rest, and we bait Aqua Tail, we bait superpower, we are fine. We go here and we bait why do we bait Slugma? I guess that should be a team order situation, right? A shout out to all the people who play this game without the team order on. I'm too bad for that stuff. Yeah, but Makago's team order over Frostless. So we Volt Switch and we 2-hit KO with Volt Switches. We go to Jump Up and we fake Tears. We're never dead to Ancient Power and we U-turn back. We can tank the Ancient Power and we Volt Switch for the kill. We go to Mobile. This thing comes in, is dead. This thing comes in, is dead. This thing comes in, is dead. Ah, wait, this goes fake out, and then dual chop is a slight risk, so I can't just chain the 3. So in that case, we can also just pre-damage into Ice Beam range. That's 70. Sure. Yeah, but this matchup is just safe for Skarmory, of course. Okay, I think this is a really powerful team for that grunt. He really cooked up something great here. Because even if we made any mistakes, like even all my mons are like so healthy and I have so many backup options for some of the scary parts. I mean, of course, it could also be possible that I made a mistake in planning. Oh, I did not consider recover, but it actually doesn't matter at all, right? Because now Volt Switch freaking kills. Maybe that was a risk. I will look at it after the fight. Iron Head. Sucker Punch. And Wing Attack is better. Okay, so frag sheet, we get another 2 kills to Mobile. Getting it up to 4. We had 1 Raichu kill. We had 1 Volbeat kill. And 1 Skarmory kill. Skarmory somewhere down here. Okay, let's look at... I misplayed. I need to fake tears again. Because I think the problem comes if he gets the Omni boost. My Volt Switch is not KOing, but I'm again baiting Earth Power, so I can go back to Jumpluff. And... no. Even this was riskless. Okay. Okay. And now we will shortly take a look if we have an idea on how to beat Mitch. And if yes, we will do it. If no, we will end the stream here. Because Mitch is a freaking frustrating fight. I'm absolutely ready to sack a bad Pokemon into Mitch if that helps me. Freaking Mitch, what's happening here? Okay, Swampert can't go big. Also wouldn't even kill. Also not getting a kill here. That's not nice, but we can maybe... Question is if we... Like without Typhlosion, the Strainer is actually hard. Unbelievable, because that's the problem. If the lead is already a problem, how the fuck do we beat Tropius? I had an idea to go Clefairy and Gravity. But then we need a free switch in, which is already hard, but maybe Morwile can do it. Absolutely not. Oh wait, is Skami just like an OP answer against this? Because I have Aerial Ace. I don't like level 50. I can outspeed and 3-shot this guy. Probably Skarmory has to be the answer here. And probably like 49 Skarmory is probably enough. Synthesis is then becoming a problem. I will think about this later. This is just like such a horrible fight. Yeah, it's funny. Omastar is pretty much solving this fight. Just risking Para, and this would supposed to be a bad matchup. Okay, so I think we just have to like bait then headbutt using Intim and get in the Houndoom. Something like that. So how far? We could go 49 on Houndoom, and we could probably go like Charcoal. We would need 15%. Okay, so we could be 48 Houndoom taking this kill. And then we just bait Superpower and Crab Hammer. And that's Crab Lol. So we can go Gyarados. And bait guaranteed Body Slam by going worst cases we take 80% and we are down to 20%, but without Life Orb. I was 33. Okay, so we would need to be 49 to make this work, but then we could basically bait the guaranteed Body Slam. And so we could use the Raptor just having the problem that in case of a crit we are baiting like random move. Or we could go for the Fortress. And what is the Crab Hammer extra effect? High crit ratio. So we could also come in on a Crab Hammer. That's crap. Hmm. Or we can just slow volt switch and then do the Raptor stuff. So we bait a guaranteed hurricane, which I think can paralyze, and that's always weird to me. And then there is Dragon Pulse, which has no extra effect. So we could go Skarmory. And then do we die to like freaking Dragon Pulses? It's 49 plus 49 plus 43. Would give us to 141 HP. That would be an exact kill. Even if we would have the right berry, unless we can. So we're missing 16 HP, so we would need to do 64 with Aerial Ace, and that's just not happening. So we would need to go level 50. Or have a different switcher that can learn Aerial Ace and tanks stuff against this. Don't think so. I think we just go 50. And then this guy comes in and can probably go like Fortress. Is there anyone who can like deal significant damage to this guy? I mean, level 50 far-fetched with reversal, maybe. Maybe. Mm. Let's look at Endeavor. This looks fun. And then like the raptor can probably just kill this. It's all very, very tight measurements. Small ball get aerial ace. Okay, unless I missed it, that's not the case. And I mean, this guy in the back is like still scary, but uh, no, 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 no. I think this is fine. So what if we take two crab hammers? Like maybe we need 48 on fortress. So 96 leaves us with 38 HP. Could we take a Draco on 38? No, then I want to be 49. Because now, still 96, but now we have 40 HP. And we can be holding an Oran Berry. These ranges don't really change. So we said 38 makes 48. Okay, I will use one scale for this fight. Hmm. And we expand our Skarmory to level 50, which of course is another huge step back. Did we need to... We needed 49 Gyarados. And what did we say regarding the opener? Doesn't matter because you turn 24 damage, he's at 119. And we have a charcoal, so we could even stay 48. This is rash. Rash does not trigger, so we can go Fidgy Berry here. Okay, so we need a charcoal here. I think black belt will be good here. I cooked a Chesto rest combo on this guy. Unless this is better. Don't think so. We just need to stall the stuff. Unless... Wait, we slow volt switched out on this. We can just use this to kill. Ah, now I already committed my Skarmory to 50. Maybe I don't even need it. I know, it's also the opener. No, it's fine. We will run it like this. And we need to be pre-slept here. And let's calculate the Gyarados. If we need an Oran Berry, we take the 128 Crab Hammer, leaving us at 37, and we only want to bait Body Slam. Oh no, we had to go itemless. We had to go itemless here. Oh, I don't like that. Then we go XP share on Staraptor. Not great, but after stalling Draco, it's kinda over anyways. We can go XP share here. Okay, and we also need to teach Aerial Ace. I will go over Swift. And we need to scale Protect over Rapid Spin. I think that scale will happen anyways at some point, so... Okay. Man, Mitch is a scary trainer. Wait, this did not fully work. Let's do that again. I think I only saved once, and then you can have problems with this entire stuff. Um, no, wait, it's correct. I just didn't expect aerial ace in that slot. I mean, is knockoff even a problem? Not really. Wait, we can go XP share on Gyarados. Knockoff into Fortress is fine because we calculated with getting crap hammered. Okay. Mitch is happening today. I didn't expect that, honestly. I thought we would maybe not even start the first password grunt. But I feel today we are rolling through these guys and demolishing everyone left and right. Let's look one more time. 122 plus our U-turn damage. Everything. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Last second realization. We need to wake up this guy. Now everything is fine. This guy is not getting intimidated. He's hyper cutter. I absolutely missed that. Okay, rip. Then we really need to hope for the correct moves here. Knockoff is great. Okay. Worked out. Okay. Fuck that Tropius. I think that wasn't riskless. Like Synthesis without that crit can get kinda annoying. Are we dead to Draco? No. Can still go Tentacruel. Surf. Let's rest. Let's rest again. That's 3 Dracos. Now he should be out of Draco Meteors. Endeavor cannot kill us there. So Staraptor takes 2 kills, Houndoom takes another kill. We get 1 Skarmory kill. And that's the 4 kills. Forget a move for Brave Bird. Sure, let's forget U-turn, that can be retaught by TM. Maybe I should have just like... Yeah. I mean, Fortress is shell armor, so there wasn't any risk on Fortress. Unless we got like Crab Hammered into Crab Hammered, which was possible. And then if it's high rolls, it gets maybe a bit ugly, and then we can still like dodge crits and... I think the fight was okay. Not good. Definitely not a good fight, but an okay fight. Maybe you just hit through Bright Powder. Maybe that's just like the better play here. Who knows? Let's forget about it and focus on the final password grunt. Normally, if this should be very doable now. We could like just do like a grass knot opener. For an easy kill, but then we are baiting kind of random stuff. So maybe not the coolest answer. Starmie can learn grass knot. Let's look at Fly AI, because that could be some weird stuff behind there. Okay, so we could just lead Grass Knot Meganium, bait Fly, and I don't see Signal Beam being used. So we could maybe nuke this with like a magnet. Thunderbolt coming back from the sky. Here we can guarantee a fire punch. And then we can guarantee the follow-up explosion after showing flash fire. So that thing comes in. Sees Thunder Fang. And Swampert is just a solid answer. Okay, that looks like a good team. Okay, maybe get some levels up a bit. Then we could go XP share here, right? Because like I don't need an item to kill this with Grass Knot. No, definitely not. So Grass Knot over Psychic because that, okay, we can reteach that. So then we said we need Thunderbolt. Here. Over Signal Beam. And we need to pre-sleep. Otherwise we could go probably like 49. 50. I know, otherwise we would. I mean, we could also use Houndoom on this. Mobile is actually better damage. This line should be fire. Let's go over it one more time on the calculator. So Meganium takes the kill with an easy Grass Knot. Follow-up comes in and sees highest damage Fly. Never Roost, and we don't have a protect move, so Fly has no other modifiers. We switch into Ampharos, and when this guy comes down, we just Thunderbolt demolish it. This comes in, and even after Fly crit, it can only see Ice Beam, so we go into Pre-Step Mobile and Sucker Punch kill this guy. And now this dude always sees the Fire Punch kill, so we go into Flash Fire Houndoom. Ah, this is not Flash Fire. What the fuck am I doing? Good that I checked this guy. This definitely is the last train I will do today. I'm not on my max max here. So we go to Flashfire Macago. Confirm the Fire Punch, go to Bennett on the Explosion. This guy says Thunderfying, highest damage. We go to Swampert and we just can EQ into... Oh, we need to check. We might be dead to crit here. No, sometimes if it's very close, you die to the crit. There's like a weird roll over. But we'll live on 1 HP and we can EQ into Aqua Jet kill. Yeah, we don't need to be pre-stepped on that Macago. Wait, did I put in Max Repel again? Yeah, okay, we did. Let's go. So we grass knot. 1 kill. Go to Ampharos. Ah, this was risky. I'm stupid. Cross poison high crit AI. Okay, I'm not playing that good today. Well, maybe the beginning was good, but now I'm also didn't load the pre-sleep save, so we could have even gotten frozen. Okay, this fight is just messy. Okay, okay, this was a disappointing ending because we just played bad. I will quickly reteach Psychic here. Ah. Okay, let's enter the frag sheet and then we will call it a day. So we got a Swampert kill. We had a Meganium kill. I will consider this Bennett kill. We had another Morwile kill. Morwile, Bennett, Meganium, and Ampharos is missing. Where is the Ampharos? Here. Okay, so I will also write a small report, as always, on the frag sheet into the Discord server. So thank you guys for watching and see you around next